Happy Wednesday. The week goes by so quickly in our work, our sleep, the people we meet. Let's take a few minutes to be with ourselves before we rush into another day. Here in New York, time and space rush very quickly. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether in New York or outside, whatever the pace is of where you live, let's take some time this morning to be in touch with our breath. Feel the rhythm and the space in our heart. And wake ourselves up in a way that respects our being, our emotional life, our vocal life, so that we may connect with others in a present way today and use our voices in a way that resonates clearly with others and communicates well what's in our hearts. Let's begin to find a space that feels comfortable for you this morning. As we routinely meet like this, creating a space for yourself of beauty, creating a space for yourself that feels truly your own, somewhere you can go when you need some time, even if it's not at this very moment, sometime throughout the day that you can take space for yourself as well. Finding that space of your own, beginning to take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth on an ah sound. Really cleansing our bodies of any sleepy breath or dreams that may have come in. Let's do this 3 times, allowing all of that breath to leave our body and our lungs so that we can take in clean space to start the new day. Here we go. In through our nose and out through our mouth on a good. Here we go. In through our nose. Feel the breath filling in and then out. One more time, in through our nose. And exhale all your breath out on an beginning to close your eyes. Feeling, just sensing, doing a body scan of where your body feels and how your body feels right now. What parts might be hot or cold or just right? What parts might feel a little held that we can begin to release? How do the parts align with each other? Where do they stand just without doing anything at all? Acknowledging, where is my breath this morning? Breathing normally. Sensing, where is my breath? Is it shallow? Is it deep? As you exhale, can you begin to release any muscles that might be holding on? Beginning with the top of our head, scanning all the way down. Considering our facial muscles first. Can you allow all the muscles, the tiny muscles that animate our foreheads or our eyebrows, our eyeballs, our cheeks, our jaw, our tongue? Can you allow with your breath for these to release? In a space as busy as New York or anywhere you may be where the day rushes along, sometimes our muscles want to become involved and protect us from what's happening. But throughout the day, we can release these facial muscles anytime we're on our own or even in a conversation, knowing we don't have to put on anything or be anything for anyone other than present, that we are enough just as we are. And as we release our muscles and find freedom in our bodies, spirits, and voices, others will feel your peace and presence. Your peace, release, and presence is a gift to them. As we begin to scan down, breathing into our neck area, then back of our necks, releasing the top of the spine upwards to create space. Breathing into our shoulders and our heart area as we release our shoulders back and down. This can often feel vulnerable to open up our hearts, even the physical space of our heart area. Breathing into this area and out on an ah sound. Here we go. Wherever it might be resonating for you this morning at whatever frequency. Just allowing the awe to come out as you open up your heart. Allowing the jaw and the tongue continuing to release. Opening up the heart area one more time on an ah sound. Here we go. As we wake up our lungs, breathing into the sides of our core now, feeling the expansion and release in the exhale of what it means to take full deep breaths into our lungs and out again. Just for now, feeling that deep, full breath into the sides of our core and the back, our back, even into our lower back. Feeling the solar plexus, which is that space right above our belly and in between our lungs. Feeling that space open up. This is also a very vulnerable space that once we open it up, can begin to feel our emotional life, give our voices color, give us empathy for others, and beginning to feel at one with ourselves. If you're having trouble finding this area, you can breathe very quickly, releasing your tongue and jaw, as in a short pant, which will give you more energy and also release that solar plexus. So here we go. We'll pant just for a moment here. Putting your hand on the solar plexus right between your lungs and the front of your belly. You can pant just really quickly, like and release. And you'll notice the energy in your body begin to illuminate. It's like the billows when you stoke a fire. Anytime you need a little extra energy or awakening, this is a great way to do that. Allowing your lower back to sink in downwards with gravity. Send breath to this region as well. As we begin to open up these different spaces of breathing, our breath is what supports us, not only throughout the day in the rhythms and the patterns, but also through our voices. Our voices ride on our breath, just as any wind instrument you might imagine, a flute, an oboe, clarinet, bassoon. These instruments need air and breath to come in before they can begin to resonate. And our voices are the same. So as we open up these areas and regions of breath, we open up the colors and the sound and the spirit of our instrument. Allowing your hips to release and your legs to release. Allowing your knees to bend gently. And allowing yourself to be held by whatever is holding you now. The bed, the chair, the ground. allowing ourselves to trust in gravity, trust that we'll be supported, and that our bodies don't need to work so hard in order to resonate and be present. Feeling our contact with the ground or whatever surface might be holding you now. Feeling where your body meets it. What does it feel like to touch the ground? When we sit and do meditation, vocal meditation here, or any kind of checking in with ourselves, we check in with our breath. But as we walk through the day today, I invite you to be present in a different way. Yes, with your breath, but as you move from space to space, meditating with your walk, giving presence to the way you walk through the world, feeling your contact with the ground and it's supporting you. And as you walk, noting when you step with your left foot, noting left. When you step with your right foot, noting right. And in this way, you bring yourself into presence as you walk through the world. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And if you notice that the sides stop aligning with your walk, you can note with curiosity, oh, I've drifted off somewhere, and just come back to your step. Left, right, left, right. This is particularly relevant for New Yorkers as we commute here and there, to and fro, often on foot. But this can also give you presence if you're working in your office today, if you get up to get a drink of water, taking a few deep breaths and being with your walk in this way. In Maya Angelou's poem that we'll read this morning, called Awaking in New York, we find ourselves taken by the way she so clearly describes the resistance to awaking, how New York almost begins before we begin, or perhaps it never stops. Reading Awaking in New York by Maya Angelou. Curtains, forcing their will against the wind. Children sleep, exchanging dreams with seraphim. The city drags itself awake on subway straps. And I, an alarm, awake as a rumor of war lie stretching into dawn, unasked and unheeded. This poem almost feels like dragging yourself awake. How we might be running for the subway this morning to get to where we need to go. I'll read this one more time. The force of nature that's within this poem as we awaken into this world that's full of vibrant energy. This is Awaking in New York by Maya Angelou. Curtains forcing their will against the wind. Exchange children sleep, exchanging dreams with seraphim. The city drags itself awake on subway straps, and I, an alarm, awake as a rumor of war, lie stretching into dawn, unasked and unheeded. Oh, that poem just makes me want to stretch too. So let's just give ourselves a little stretch here as we awaken from our meditative state. Giving your neck a little roll to the right and then again to the left. Giving your shoulders a roll. Wow, the energy and force of her poem. This morning, wherever you may be waking up, I wish for you to have presence in your day, breath, connection with others. I hope that when you awake in New York today and go about your day, may you find presence in every step you take. And that is our daily affirmation. I will be present for every step I take today. Let's say it together. I will be present for every step I take today. One more time. I will be present for every step I take today. This morning, I have a few announcements before we close our vocal meditation together. This Sunday, August 22nd at 2:30 p.m., Vocal Center is hosting a poetry gathering. If you have enjoyed these poems and have a favorite poem of your own, or you've written a poem, or you would like to be assigned a poem, or even just listen to other poems, we'll be meeting as a community to share our favorite poems together, do a little warm-ups, vocal warm-ups, and a little meditation beforehand. And feel free to bring whoever you might like. We can have a little tea and sit in a comfortable space together and see each other face to face. So this will be this coming Sunday, August 22nd at 2:30 p.m. We can go until whenever we feel is right, 3:30 or 4. And if you would like to RSVP, you can do so by going to the website, vocalcenter.org. There's a banner right at the top, and you can fill out the Google form indicating whether you'd like to bring your own poem or be assigned one that I can email you. It will be so nice to see you there. There's no cost to attend. It's open to whomever would like to come. All our services for the month of August are pay what you wish, meaning if you would like to try a voice lesson, or if your business would like to try a public speaking workshop, it's pay what you wish, so we can go ahead and schedule it. And depending on what feels right to you, you can donate through Venmo, which is at Vocal Center NYC, or through our website, vocalcenter.org. This is in order to share our new business and our services. And I hope this makes it accessible to you or anyone who might be interested in discovering their voice in a private session. It can be very vulnerable to explore this part of ourselves, and our bodies and our spirits is the most powerful thing. So if you or someone you know would be interested in doing that, please email Alexandra at vocalcenter.org or sign up through the website, and we can get you connected. I want to also finally share that every 4-month period, we donate a part of our proceeds to a nonprofit organization that also helps lift voices in all parts of life. And from August through November, Vocal Center is donating to Reading Partners. Reading Partners is a nonprofit organization that helps children read. And this is so powerful, and it's happening all across the United States. So if you would also like to volunteer at readingpartners.org, it's a beautiful mission and a beautiful way to help someone connect with their voice, connect and learn. And we're excited to get to know them better and to volunteer. So if you'd like to learn more about Reading Partners, you can visit readingpartners.org. We've come to the end of our vocal meditation together, and I thank you so much for being here this morning. I hope it's given you some energy and good vibrations as you go out into your day. And before you leave, I want to say to you, may you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be healthy. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be healthy. and may you be free. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. And I wish you a beautiful day ahead.